Hello my beauty family, welcome back to my channel. For those who's new, hi, my name is Victoria and I'm here to share with you my passion about makeup and skincare. So if you still haven't joined my family, please make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you will be notified about my future videos. Also follow me on Instagram and I have a TikTok account with the same username. Today guys, we're gonna review one of the newest ColourPop launches. This is an eyeshadow palette that's really big. It has cool tones. I'm really excited because I love ColourPop formula and I'm expecting from this palette to be a really high pigmented palette, to have good payoff and also to have stunning shimmers. So I got here my box from ColourPop. I wanted to take a look at this packaging. It's such a beautiful packaging. This is ColourPop Rock Candy eyeshadow palette that retails for $34. This palette has 30 different shades, and if you are familiar with Stone Cold Fox palette, you definitely know what you're getting. It's definitely a palette with cool tones and I really like it because I feel like I don't have a lot of shades like that in my collection, but if you love ColourPop and you're ordering their launches, you probably have most of the shades you're getting in this palette. So here's the palette. I wanted to take a look at the texture of this packaging. It's so bumpy, but it's so cute. And the shade, this cold lavender shade, I like it a lot. Like guys, they killed with the packaging, come on. And here's the inside. Like pretty much all ColourPop 30 pan eyeshadow palettes, it doesn't have a mirror. And the shadow pans are actually smaller than, let's say, if you would buy 12 shades palette. So smaller palette has bigger pans, but we're getting obviously way more shades. So we have here matte shades, we have metallics, and we have pressed pigment. I had pretty bad experience using pressed glitter shades from ColourPop. I was getting irritation every time I was using them. So I'll try to be careful, but I definitely want to involve those shades in our look. That's like literally the fun part of all of this situation. We have here nudes, we have neutrals, we have pinks, peaches, browns, and also purples. Normally I would lean towards this rosy part, maybe here, but today I actually want to play with shades that I wouldn't normally go to, and those are going to be cold tones. We will play with this line and this one. I want to create a look using cold tones because normally I wouldn't lean towards them. And as you guys can tell already, I don't have any makeup on. I'm gonna try to use as many shades as possible for creating this look. I really like this part of shadows. Like that piece is literally me in a shadow palette. But guys, let's be different. I like trying something new and I feel like challenging myself. So I basically don't want to waste any time. I want to create a really fun look. It's gonna be pretty smoky. Obviously we will go with the flow like always. I have a general idea what I want to create, but obviously I haven't touched those shades and I haven't made like a whole process in my head what I'm gonna use after what. So like always, we're gonna go with the flow. I want to prep my eyes real fast and we'll start playing with these shades. And I want to start creating this look from the shade that's called I Dig You. This is really beautiful, cool toned taupe shade. Obviously, I don't have any complexion ready just because I expect to have some fallouts because I want to play with different like pretty bold shades. So I'm gonna grab clean fluffy brush. I'm gonna dip this brush into this shade. If you are familiar with ColourPop formula of mattes, those are pretty dusty shades, but they are on the creamier side, so easy to blend, really pigmented, but normally you can get some fallouts. So I'm gonna blend this shade, basically following our crease area and just buffing it out. Next, I'm gonna use this shade. It's called So Tough. This is matte, beautiful, kind of like a charcoal gray shade. And by using small blending brush, kind of like a pencil brush, whoa, that's a really deep shade, guys. So let's try to follow this line, and I'll start from a really light-handed motions. So far everything is blending really nicely. I don't see any problems. Colors are really pigmented. It's like classic ColourPop formula. Next, I'm gonna use this shade that's called Concrete Plants. This is cool toned brown shade. So with this one, I'm gonna grab fluffy brush and I'm gonna lightly buff it all over this whole area. It's basically helping me to soften out this area and also add some depth. And I'm gonna buff it even higher just because it's a little bit lighter than previous shade. And then I'm gonna focus on this outer portion. Oh, it's pretty. Next, I'm gonna use this hot spot shade. This is matte black shade. And this one I'm gonna be adding little by little on our outer portion. I'm gonna buff this shade out. Next, I'm gonna use again this shade. It's called I Dig You, the same one that we started from. And again, I'm gonna use the same fluffy brush and using really light hand motions, I'm gonna blend this shade over here on the top. Next, guys, I'm gonna grab my concealer and I'm gonna do a cut crease. And I'm gonna finish this cut crease basically a little bit closer to the outer portion. Guys, I was admiring this shade for so long, so let's use this shade that's called Solid. I'm going to spray some setting spray on my flat brush, and using this, I want to press the shade. Ooh, that's stunning. So I'm gonna press the shade basically in the middle, but inner part I want to leave clean for now. Guys, that's just insane how beautiful this shade is. Whoa. Use your damn brush and you're gonna get crazy payoff. Next, I want to grab this shade that's called Friction. This is kind of like a metallic pearly shade. And I'm gonna wet my brush again. This is another brush. This is tiny one. I'm gonna apply this shade to our inner portion. You know, guys, I kind of like that previous shade a bit better. It just looks really cool. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that previous shade that's called Solid closer to our inner portion because it looks more vibrant. I really like the shade. Now I'm gonna do the same on our left eyelid, starting from the cut crease. Guys, this shade is just everything. It's so creamy. Like, there is zero fallouts. I really like it. I really enjoy the formula. Hands down, so far it's my favorite shade, as you could guess already. Next, I'm going to use this deep shade that's called Hotspot, and I'm going to basically blend this outer portion using this shade. I want this corner to be really soft and nice, so I'll try to smoke it out a little bit. So the best way to smoke out is to actually add layer by layer deeper shade. And I'm gonna also blend a little bit higher over here, but I'm being really light-handed. Next, I want to clean these corners. Now guys, I want to spend some time to do my complexion, and then we will come back to finish this eye look. Okay guys, next I want to grab my tattoo liner from KVD and I'm gonna create wings. You know, let me switch to other liner because I feel like my tattoo liner dried out. Oh yeah. You know, I usually don't shoot for felt tip, but it just this estate liner, such a great one. Even though it has felt tip that I totally hate, it's just really good liner. Next guys, I want to create like a parallel line to this one using this liquid liner. Next, I'm gonna use my 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil from Urban Decay in the shade 0, and I'm gonna use this shade basically for my waterline. Next, I'm gonna grab this Rock Candy palette and I'm gonna use the shade that's called Hotspot, and I'm gonna use flat brush and really lightly I'm gonna buff this shade close to our lower lash line. Oh, I really like it. Next, I want to use this silver glitter that's called Ring of Fire, and I want to apply a little bit of this shade basically at the center of my eyelid, somewhere over here. And then I'm gonna drag a little bit towards the end. I just want a little bit of sparkles, like something extra. So now let me add a few coats of mascara. I'm gonna use today my Thrive Cosmetics mascara. Next, I want to add lashes. I want to use my KVD Dramatic Lashes for today. Oh guys, look at that. How beautiful is that? Those lashes are just everything. I really like how they feel on my eyelids. If you are watching my videos, you probably know my story that I got them on sale for $5. That was an insane deal. If I had opportunity to get more, I definitely would grab more. I'm happy I at least got one pair because they are so lightweight. Next, I have here e.l.f. liquid shadows in the shade Bling Bling. I want to grab a little bit of these shadows and add them in the inner portion of my eyelid. Next I want to bronze my face. Let's add some blush. And highlighter. And for my lipstick, I want to use NYX lipstick. It's a satin lipstick in the shade Exclusive. Look at the shade, guys. I think it's gonna look really cool. I probably should have used some lip liner, but oh well. And next I'm gonna set my face. Okay guys, so here's the final look we created using this new ColourPop palette that's called Rock Candy. I love this look a lot. Obviously you could add some nude lips to this look, but I just was in a mood for something really bold. And let me tell you a few words about this palette. So as I already mentioned, it retails for $34. And from what I've tried today, I can tell you guys that matte shades are blending really nicely. They are on a creamier side, but still really like dusty. This black shade, I didn't have any problems blending. I really enjoyed using this solid shade. I wonder how this shade is gonna look. That's called Chemistry. I think it's gonna look so stunning. I can't wait to use this part of the palette, but I just wanted to create something different. Also, this Ring of Fire looks really cool. I like it. I was really light-handed with this shade just because I wanted a little bit of this sparkles on my face, but not too crazy. I was a little bit disappointed of this Friction shade. Like, it's pretty, but I expected honestly a little bit better payoff. So honestly guys, if you don't have shades like this in your collection, I would highly recommend you to check this out, because for the price point you're getting a lot of really cool toned shades. Honestly, I can't wait to play with another part of this palette, and if you want me to create more looks using this palette, definitely leave me a comment down below and I'll do this for you guys. I feel like that part is literally me. I would be able to create really good soft glam or even smoky eye looks that would be really easy to recreate. So if you want to see something like that, leave me a comment down below. Also, don't forget to let me know how do you feel about this eye look, and did you get this palette? Are you considering buying this? What's going on, guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, I had so much fun creating this eye look. I really like everything. I like how everything came out. It's really smoky, it's really grungy, but this is what I wanted to do today, you know what I mean? So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you still haven't. I will be really happy to have you guys in my YouTube family. Also, let me know, would you want to see more looks created using this palette? And yes, thank you for staying with me today. I will see you all guys in my next video. Love you all very much. Bye!